In Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Trubisky will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Yes, sir.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it on 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver.
I got out of bounds.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I wouldn't be wrong if I didn't.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, then almost had the feeling of opposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taking about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. An abbreviated.
Why is freaking
We'll see if week 1 factors. We are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Okay. Get off me. Oh,
and he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench.
Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams.
Go for 2.
49
Really want me
yards.
to go for
And the
2.
Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Vic readies to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Mitchell Vick. His name is Mitchell Vick. Not Michael Vick. Mitchell Vick. Mitchell Vick.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Too good. He's too good.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Okay.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken around the 12. Breaks a tackle. There he goes left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tougher. how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here. And that's a message if you're a coach for this final drive in a road. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Yes, too bad.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Watch this. I love this play. I love this play. But watch. Okay, they're going to bring the blitz here.
Off the play fake, Vic. He'll buy some time right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Dancing away at the 30. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra.
We're going to do again.
One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no doubt
some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus.
I'm going to keep it for you.
Partner, I think the thing I'm going to take away from this game is that ending. Still hard to believe they score on the final play, and then for some salt on the wound, they go for 2 just to widen the margin.
Not to mention, they already had the lead when they scored on the final play. So I don't know if everyone on the team is a fantasy football player, and they're like, hey, get more points for our guys.
Taking the ankles, as usual. You know, let me. Important win. Congrats, coach. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Get out of my face.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I know we could freaking do that, guy. Holy man, I just do hold me. Oh man, shut up. Shut up. It was all me. That was all because of me. All because of me right there.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I got a feeling that we should, you know, we should trade someone. No, we're not doing any of that. Like who, you ask? Who are we going to trade? Well, that's a great question. Who do we want? No, we don't want people from Bears. We want Tom Brady. Yo. Okay. Hello? No. Broncos. Who they got? Okay. No one. Bills. Okay. They picked up someone. Bengals. They picked up the left twin. Okay. Bears are obviously just gay. The Vikings. Yo. I gotta face down. Man. No. No. And then I think so. Texans. D-Hop, obviously. No one. The Seahawks. No one. The Saints. No one. The Redskins. No one. The Ravens. Okay, now you're just bullshitting me. The Rams. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah. What? Yo, they got two of these guys? Oh man. That, okie dokie. Well, Rams looking a little stacked there, guy. The Patriots? Yeah, they don't need anyone. They're stacked. The Panthers. Luchicically. Christian McCaffrey. The Lions picked up Drew. McManus. Jets. No one. The Jags. No one. The Giants. Oh, they got. Yo. Oh, that's right. I just kind of got rid of them. Forgot about that. George Kittle. Oh. Yo, okay. They are looking a little stacked there. Friggen Madden and Dick Buckus. No. The Dolphins gotta have a lot. What? The Cowboys. The Colts gotta have someone. Yep. They got the right one. The Chiefs. Why would they have anyone? Honestly, they already got dudes. The Volvo. The Cardinals. No. The Buccaneers. They got Drew. And that's it. Okay. Well, I don't really know how great position. Nah. I'm good, actually. This is play. Full game. That's it. Right. Hey. Oh man. Oh man. Adam Thielen.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Green Bay. No tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Nah, I'm joking.
A first down throw coming for Vic. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
51 yards. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like it did just a week ago.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Yeah, get these back
at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Okay, guys,
the
this is
second down
stupid.
play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Okay.
Trying to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's start, baby.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Up the middle, baby. Up the middle, baby.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts?
Totally designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Okay,
this will be taken at the 13.
Watch this. Ow, fuck.
So we have come to halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. This offense in desperate need of a... From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins on first down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, come on, man.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Go Brian
Picked
Dawkins.
off around the 27.
Go Brian Dawkins.
Past the 20.
No one's stopping
And into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah? Why aren't you in there, bud?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Dick!
Picked off about the 31. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
What is that?
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yes,
With emphasis.
sir.
Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it is 28-0.
Fuck, I don't want to do that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Get off of me.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Jalen Ramsey
says no, sir. Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
What are you doing?
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Right side. Touchdown, Packers. How about that? Their quarterback. An 80-yard touchdown. touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose ball.
Fuck, dude. Who forced that? Ray Lewis, guaranteed that was Ray Lewis. Guaranteed that was Ray Lewis. $10 that was Ray Lewis. $10 that was Ray Lewis. Alright, we're going on Ray Lewis right now. $10 is Ray Lewis, something like that. Look at that. He just jumps and fucks him. Okay, yep. Because who else is even over here? Darnell Savage. Where the fuck that guy is. And freaking Ray Lewis Jr. Which is...
With a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Draw play. Cousins to Cook. They see right through that defensively. He'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
He's still good.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, let's team stats. Let's see here. Player stats. Ray Lewis with 5 tackles, not bad. Not bad, boys. Players, guy.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Shut up. Shut up.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Beat Denver Broncos. Well, that's not what I want to do. Man, if I would have lost this game, I would have been kinda freaking mad, not gonna lie. Alright. Oh, you know what would be sick? Hang on now. I got an idea. I got a great-ish kind of idea. So what I'm going to do is Aaron Jones, I'm going to make him a power back. And hopefully he's going to have like arm bar and shit. Yes, sir. Okay. Give him like arm bar or something stupid. Spin cycle. Oh my. Huh? He's a power pack. What are you talking about? Okay, now let's go back in. Edit the player. Superstar. Man, I swear if he has like you know, sure, fuck it, you know, fuck it. Oh, but then maybe alright. Next game, boy. What we got? Got the freaking Broncos. That's what we got. Alright.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That's the weakest hit I've ever seen. Look who it is. Watch this. Run it. I dare you to run it. I really dare you to run it.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, a run with Lindsay. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's locked. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Play action now, Vic. Now he'll escape to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw.
Going to come from how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a blitz coming, and down he goes.
Podcast. Yes,
and they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Riddick with a carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, Luck. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Vick being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3rd down, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. The people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession.
Identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start to get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
He's too good.
53, Mike 53. Check.
Play action. It's locked. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Fielded at about the 28. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
All right, boys, let's get the ball back here.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. Could they break that goose egg?
That's scary.
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This one complete to Theo Riddick. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Luck on first down. He finds Riddick complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Luck now to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, boys. We're gonna get the dub. It don't matter how good your team is. We're gonna get the dub. Okay? We're facing the Eagles. Facing the Eagles, we got Fletcher, Big Dang, Cock. Fletcher, Cox. Cox. Malcolm freaking Jenkins. I don't know.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues.
Ain't gonna know.
48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On play action, Vic. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Oh, he stays up.
God, you gotta fucking maneuver to stand there.
Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Vic, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the Packers electing to go for 2 here. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Vic operating on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that takes us from second to third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Ooh, the juke. And another juke. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch. Come on, fellas.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down, Vic. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better 1st quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
So now Wentz and the Eagles down by 15. Just under 2 minutes to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes, Coach, say that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Go. 20. Watch the floor. Watch the flag.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One final try now for Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And his guys will take over at the yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Alright. I'm just gonna go through all this stupid shit.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh. Alright. Who the fuck can I still upgrade? Billy Turner, huh? Well, Billy. Oh, I'm tired.